Hello, good morning everyone. This is As Muhammad Khan and I welcome you with very interesting topic student, that is light. Yes, light. Without light our life becomes dull and dry because it is only and only the light from which we can observe or we can see the surrounding beauty. Means the beauty of our surrounding or beauty of the nature we can observe or we can see only with the help of light student. And what is the main source of light student? It is sun. Means the God sun is the main source of light. And there is, after the production of the electricity, there are other sources in nowadays we also use, like the bulb was invented by a great scientist Thomas Alva Edison, and after the invention of the bulb there are other objects are also used to get the light, like the tube light, CFL, LED. They are the source of light. So what is the main source of light? That is sun, and there are other source of light are also there that works with the help of electricity. So now we will discuss about this important concept, that is light. So student, what is the light? Light is the form of energy. It is the form of energy that provides us visibility. Means we have the vision only and only due to the presence of light. If we remove the light, like especially in the night when we don't have the light of the sun, at that time what we get the darkness. And that in that darkness, can we have the visibility? No, we can't have the visibility, and our life becomes dark, full of dark. Like this, there are many persons who are unable to see the object. So what they don't accept the light. So we observe the object only due to the presence of light. First the light fall on the particular objects, and from where it is again reflected towards our eyes, and on our eyes, on the retina, the image is formed. So in the visibility this energy works. And what is it? It is light. Now we come on the characteristics of the light. What is the main source of light? It is luminous and non-luminous objects, student. Luminous means the objects that emits their own light are known as luminous object, like the sun, bulb, CFL, tube light. What are they? They are luminous objects. Non-luminous objects are also the source of light, but they don't have their own light. What they do, they reflect the light of the sun. Like the moon. Moon is an example of non-luminous object. And we get the light from the moon. But how do we get? We get due to the reflection of the light. Means first the light falls on the moon, and from where it is reflected towards the earth. So it is about the non-luminous. Now we come on the next characteristic of the light, that light travels in a straight line. And that straight path of the light is known as ray. What we call that? Ray. And it is symbolized by a single line like this. And we can also show the direction of that light with the help of this arrow. Like it is the source of light, and it is this ray indicate the path of the light. Now we come on the next, that beam. What is the beam? The group of the ray of light is known as beam. So the bundle of the ray of the light is known as beam, student. What we call that? Beam. This group of the ray of light is known as beam. Now we come on the next important characteristic of the light, that light is one type of electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave means which type of nature it has? It has electromagnetic nature, student, and we can say it is a electromagnetic wave. Now we come on the next. It does not require any medium. Yes, student, light does not require any medium. It can pass through any medium. Any medium it can pass. Like it can pass through a glass. Through a glass it can pass. And it can pass through the water. Through the water it can pass. Like this it can pass through the air. So it can pass through any medium. It does not need any, means it does not need any medium. It can pass through all the mediums. Especially in the vacuum it can also pass. Means if there is no medium is found, then it can also pass. And what is the speed of the light in the vacuum, student? It is 3 multiplied by 10 power 8 meter per second. Means it is the speed of the light in the vacuum. Where there is no medium, then it is the speed of the light 3 multiplied by 10 power 8 meter per second. Now, the speed of the light is differ medium to medium. Means the speed of the light depends on the medium, student, and it is changed according to the type of the medium. Now, there are, according to the passing of the light, there are mainly 3 types of objects, student. First is transparent object that can pass the light fully, are known as transparent object, like the transparent glass. Transparent glass, like the glass that does not have any color. That transparent glass can pass the light. And there is another is translucent objects that can pass the light but not completely, partially they pass. And those objects are known as translucent objects, student. And in this we can also put the colorful glass, because those colorful glass does not pass the light. So colorful glasses are the example of translucent object. And there are another object that does not pass the light. Those objects form the shadow of the light, means light is completely reflected from them, and those objects are known as opaque objects, student. So there are how many type of object according to the traveling of the light? There are the 3 types: transparent, translucent, and opaque. Now we come on the another objects that plays very important role in our daily life, and those objects have the reflecting surface, student. Reflecting surface, and we use them in our daily life, especially after taking bath. Can you tell me about that particular object? Yes, you are right. It is mirror. Mirror we use in our daily life to dress up. In the dressing for ourselves, what we use the mirror. And there are 3 types of mirror, student: plane mirror, concave mirror, and convex mirror. So these concave and convex mirror are in your syllabus. Especially they belong from the spherical mirror. Means spherical mirror is categorized into 2 types: concave and convex mirror. So in our next segment we will study about the spherical mirror, especially concave and convex. So thank you very much and have a nice day.